Hello, beloved ones. This is Melanie, your wellness coach, and I wanted to talk to you about something that is called staying with the discomfort. And I do have notes, so I'm going to look at my notes. So don't mind me if you see me looking around. So what it is, staying with the discomfort, it's a mindfulness technique and mindfulness skill that we learn through practice. And it's what it is basically instead of pushing away an uncomfortable feeling like an anxiety or sadness or anger or boredom, feeling overwhelmed or shame, these uncomfortable feelings, instead of pushing them away, we want to stay present with them and long enough for our nervous system to process it, for it to kind of pass through our system. We got to like ride the wave, right? So think of it as a crying child. Imagine a child is crying, a baby's crying, and sitting with the child instead of basically silencing them right away. We don't have to fix it immediately, and we offer our presence even to ourselves or to a loved one without wanting to fix it right away. And that's how staying with the discomfort begins. So why do we avoid the discomfort? Easy, right? It's natural. We want to get it away. We want to feel better. And how do we do it? We do doom scrolling. We do eat. Eating is a way to kind of avoid a pain or an uncomfortable feeling, emotional eating, right? Cleaning. A lot of times we clean to avoid something like studying. We talk to people. We try to numb the pain. We overthink it. We're trying to escape it somehow. But all of these can provide temporary relief. But once we stop that temporary relief, they're gonna come crashing back down, right? Um, so, what does staying with discomfort looks like, or what does it look like, uh, in practice, how we practice it? So, first thing you do, you pause and you notice. You're like, oh, I feel something uncomfortable, or something feels heavy, something feels tight, or something feels anxious, right? And then you stop running away from it, you look at it directly in the face, and you notice how you're feeling. And then you name it. So you name it like, this is anxiety, or this feels like sadness, or this feels like stress. This feels like uncertainty. So you name the uncomfortable. And a lot of times you can even um, dissociate from it by saying, like, um, this is my anxiety speaking. You hear thoughts in your head and it feels like anxiety. So it's not you, it's your anxiety speaking. And another thing you do after naming it, you locate it in your body. So where in your body are you feeling it? Does it feel like a chest tightness? Does it feel like a knot in your stomach? Or does it feel like a lump in your throat? Or some people feel like heat on their face, or a pressure in my shoulders or neck, or it's like a headache, or any other physical feeling that you get in your body. Now, when you're noticing this, you're not judging, right? We're not judging how we feel. We're just noticing and witnessing and staying with it. Another thing you do after this is you breathe into it. Now, you take slow breaths, and when we are slowing down our breath, what it sends a message to our nervous system is that I am safe, I can breathe. So your body is like, I should be safe now that I'm breathing deeply, right? So a lot of times in our yoga classes, your instructor may say, send your breath to whatever, or like send your breath to where it feels tight in your body. And a lot of times I would be like, how? How do I send the breath to my shoulder, for example, or my leg? Well, the way you do it is your intention, and by imagining sending the breath towards the part of the body that feels tight or uncomfortable or painful. And a lot of times it's the oxygen that we want to send there, right? That's essentially what a breath is. It's the oxygen that we breathe. So if you feel tightness in your leg, for example, you can't definitely send the breath directly to your leg because our lungs is where we send it to. But you can imagine sending that fresh oxygen and nutrition into your leg in the form of your breath. And after we do this, and a lot of times this already will soften the emotion, the uncomfortable, and just stay with your breath, stay with the feeling, and just allow it to exist. Um, don't need to go away immediately. You can tell you're uncomfortable feeling. I see you. You don't have to go immediately. Eventually, you will have to go. But right now, I'm here with you. And while you're thinking that I don't have to fix it, you say, it's okay to feel this way, right? It's okay not to feel okay. And I can have this feeling and be safe. It's okay to feel safe, even though I'm feeling uncomfortable. It's okay to feel good, even though I feel uncomfortable. It's okay to feel happy, even though there is some sadness, right? And a lot of times the what if statements can help a lot. So when we're doing the tapping, for example, we say, even though I'm feeling this discomfort or this anxiety or this stress, I still love myself. Even though I'm feeling sad, it's okay to feel safe. Um, and then you want to stay with it and do this for 60 to 90 seconds. That's all we need. That's all our nervous system needs, 60 to 90 seconds of our presence and staying with the pain. Then you can distract yourself. Then you can do something to change your mood, to change your emotions, but at least for a few seconds, you gotta stay with the discomfort. And it's difficult. Yes, it is difficult, but it's a more kind of long-term solution versus always distracting yourself. Um, so when we stay with that discomfort, the intensity starts to calm down and slow down. And every time you do this, it may be less intense. And then while you're staying with that discomfort, now you can choose what to do next. It's almost like you're discussing it with the discomfort feeling, or that uncomfortable feeling. So, and then you're trying to ask yourself, what do I need right now, right? Do I need to rest? Do I need to take an action? Do I need to do something? Do I need comfort? And where can I find this comfort? Um, do I just need to let it go? How can I let it go? What is the best way that I can let this thing go, right? So this is kind of a thoughtfulness, mindfulness, instead of being impulsive when things are uncomfortable. Now, staying with the discomfort is a powerful thing to practice. And slowly, what it does, it rewires, reprograms our brain to realize I can handle feelings. And a lot of times when we're talking to younger children, we say, you have big feelings, right? It's okay to have big feelings. Now we're adults and we still need that same mindset that it's okay to have big feelings. Let's stay with those big feelings and help them shrink. Um, And then it decreases the panic that comes with those uncomfortable feelings and avoid and the decrease the avoidance that comes with the emotional even overload or emotional overwhelm. You know, I sometimes think that in this day and age, the type of lifestyle that we live these days, it encourages us to constantly distract us and to constantly look for small rewards, which are fleeting. It's just a reward for this second and it's gone the next second. All those scrolling every 30-second, 60-second video that we watch on social media, foods that we eat, that those tastes like really strong sweet, really strong salty, really strong spicy. That this feels good to eat. And those feel like rewards. Those feel like small rewards here and there that we are almost addicted to. And this is why staying with the discomfort feels panicky almost. A lot of times we get overwhelmed with the big feelings. But we want to teach ourselves is that it's okay to experience these feelings that are uncomfortable. It's healthy and it's natural and it's normal. We do have those feelings for a reason. Our nervous system has to process it. And we have to go through that difficult time to pass that. It's like a hill. You must go up the hill so that you go down the hill eventually, and it becomes easier. So you're not always stuck in that uprise. And yeah, so when we do are staying with our discomfort, it prevents unhealthy coping systems too. So we don't do unhealthy things like smoking or anything that or eating something that's unhealthy. Also, it deepens our self-awareness. Now we become a more aware, a more mindful person. It also supports healing from trauma, healing from anxiety, healing from stress, anything that happened that caused trauma in our life. Now we can heal faster and more easier. It's one of the core techniques and core skills we need to learn usually when we're doing mindfulness, when we're doing acceptance and commitment therapy. A lot of times, if you're working with a therapist and they're doing the DBT or even CBT or somatic healing or any psychological treatment that we're going through, these are one of the core practices to do to support that healing, that therapy, basically. So yeah, thank you so much for listening to this explanation. I hope it's helpful. Let me know if this is interesting. I can make more videos about it, maybe more examples and more kind of specific examples and how to deal with them. We can go through that in a different video. And yeah, it was really enjoyable for me to talk with you about this. And again, if you would like to work with me individually, I do online sessions, I do workshops. So feel free to check out the descriptions on this video for my information on my website, my social media, and how to contact with me. You can contact with me in a dozen ways. You can send me an email, send me a message. I'm usually in a lot of platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and you can always message me, text me, email me, and I'll be happy to set aside a time and place that's more comfortable for you. And we'll see how it sounds like or how we can work together to help you feel more comfortable, happier, and more mindful. All right, have a wonderful time, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.